August 8th, 1985. Underway in Stockholm, leaving the port.
Chris Rossum, who now sails on the Lady Maryland in Baltimore's Inner Harbor, was first mate on the European voyage in 1985.
The whole trip was very, very intense for everybody, and everyone was very involved, always meeting new people all the time, meeting people who didn't speak your language. You had to learn their language, and kind of showing the ship off to other people was really, really pretty special and exciting.
The mission of the Pride was to bring the city of Baltimore, the idea of the city and what it's about, to bring that to the rest of the world.
We were always open to the public on weekends or when we got in. The people were very, very receptive to us, because Baltimore Clipper is not something you see every day. And I would basically say that, you know, it's a great place to visit. You know, if you want to come, if you want to see some place that's really nice in the United States, you know, come to Baltimore for a few days and see what it's like.
Joe McGady, a survivor of Pride's last voyage, was aboard on this one.
The place I enjoyed most, I mean, I went to a lot of places. That was the great thing about sailing on the Pride, is you went places. Was Baltimore, Ireland, which was our first stop on the transatlantic back in spring of '85, and we were there in Ireland for about 18 days, and that, to me, that was the most fun. I've been writing some letters to the people there, and I tell them that Baltimore's building a new boat, and hopefully I'll be aboard when she visits Baltimore, Ireland again.
We had made arrangements in Stockholm with some folks from the Swedish Naval Sail Training Vessel, and we had planned to meet them at a specific time and anchor with them for an evening. And we sailed along together for most of the day and went to anchor, and we rafted up together, and we had that evening what's called a sailor's evening, where we had sort of a feast, and, you know, everyone got together and we played music and sang and did some funny things. Actually, we were doing all sorts of skits and acting things. It was really fun. We made a lot of friends there too.
Life on board ship can be dangerous. It can be tedious. Or on Halloween, for instance, it can be silly.
Are we having fun yet?
Got a real pretty sunrise here behind Dan.
Life on board ship can also be serene. On the first morning in the Baltic, having left Stockholm the day before, the sunrise was beautiful.
Every morning is really, really special, I think. That was always my favorite watch, was the 3 to 7 watch, when the sun's coming up. It's very exciting. Oftentimes the best breezes come up in the morning, as we had that morning also. We were sailing along very, very nicely.
The European trip is regarded by the sailors and by Pride's management as the most successful. Former skipper Peter Boudreau will be in charge of building the new Pride.
It was a very big undertaking from this end. There was a lot of support from associate ports or shipping and so on. And it was a tremendous success, probably much more than anybody expected. Partly just because of the impression of the ship and her crew that people got all over Europe. The years that Pride operated, she developed her success. And I think the European voyage was finally the idea that people have been trying to reach for 8 years.
Riding the express train to Poland. Toot toot. Next stop, Gdynia.